All right, so we're just getting ready for Meadowbrook and Norrie. Meadowbrook trying to get the lay of the land at their home field here. Trying out both ends and finding one they like. As the referee redirects, Meadowbrook will be coming towards us. And here we go, Meadowbrook kicking off, back to Devlin. Devlin all the way back to Mel. Mel looking for somebody. He's going to send that middle to Maddie. Maddie now looking to turn. She's going to send this outside, but not quite wide enough. So Kat's going to come back for that one. Drop it back to Sarah. Sarah off of Norrie mid and out of bounds. So Hannah will take the throw. So Kat with the ball. Got Hannah going by. Is going to kick that one out of bounds and lose it. So White now with the throw in front of the Meadowbrook bench into Hannah Millett. Shielding, turning, looking for somebody to drop it to. She drops that one back. Sarah with the ball, loses it. And now Norrie goes right on by. To the corner. Grace Ask chasing her down. So I believe that might be Mel. Nope, that's Mel over there. They just rotated out. Ball out of bounds. Mel with the throw coming in. Maddie Osmond's going to get ahead on that. It's going to go to Norrie. Maddie's going to come back and try to get that. And Norrie with the first shot of the game. Emma's going to pick that up and punt it out. Ball straight up the middle. One bounce right off the head of number 21. Kat coming over. Kat looking for somebody to send it to. She's going to pop this one up and over. The goalie's going to come out and pick that one up. No one from Meadowbrook anywhere near that ball. Here's the punt out the right side. Maddie Fosnaught's going to be first two. Takes that one off her leg. She's going to come corner. Drops it back to Kaylee Devlin. Kaylee now with control is going to break that to the right. Drop it in front of Maddie Osmond. Osmond with the ball looking for somebody. Breaks right. She's going to stick this one on goal. And going to go wide left with it.
Yep.
So here's the kick coming out. It's a good one up and over the middle. Devlin's going to put a head on this one and send it straight back in front of Audrey Millett. Audrey runs by. Kaylee coming up. Maddie Osmond picks the errant pass. Out to the outside. Tries to get it through, doesn't quite get it there, but Hannah Millett now is going to put a left and try to shoot this one. Goes off of the defender from Norrie and out of bounds. That is going to be a corner. So Devlin has been taking the corners from this side most of the season. He's going to pick this one up and get ready. Kick is up and to the middle. There is Hannah Millett. Coming on the other side is Audrey. Audrey's going to go a little wide of goal and miss that one. So good positioning. Meadowbrook with a couple good shots here, but not able to hit net just yet. So goal kick coming out on the other side now. Good one up and over. Hannah Millett first two. Drops it in front of Maddie Osmond. Osmond in front of Kat. A little strong. Right back to Maddie. Maddie now with the ball. She's going to put a left foot on this one, and it's going to score. 1-0 Meadowbrook. Kickoff from Norrie straight in through to Sarah. Sarah looking for somebody to get this one too. Is going to break it outside, not quite wide enough. Intercepted by Norrie. Maddie's first two after the deflection. On over, a little strong. Doesn't quite get it to Maddie Fosnaught. Devlin coming on, not going to be there in time. Maddie's going to pick that one off, drop it back, and send a through ball for Audrey Millett. Audrey coming on goal. It's Audrey. She's going to chase this one down, kick that one off at number 3, and we will get our next corner. Here's the corner. There's the kick. Right side, swing and a miss. Rolls across. Number 17 is going to clear that out. Sarah's there to send it right back in. Maddie Osmond now with the ball in front. She's going to turn, looking for somebody to send it to. She drops it back to Sarah. Sarah looking for that outside. Not quite strong enough on the kick, picked up by Nori. Coming across is Mel now. Mel's going to get this one and send it right back up into the fray. Kat is going to shield and break right. Kat turn in the corner, 13 coming on, steps over. She's going to pull this one across. There's Maddie Fosnot to the middle. Hannah Millett now off the goalie's hands. And this one's going to go out again, so we'll have another corner kick. So Devlin with corner kick number 3. Here's the ball. It's up. It's tight off of the defender and back outside. Let's see. Maddie's going to get beat to the ball. Dropped out to number 19. Grace is there. She sends it back in. Maddie kicks it off of number 13. Grace now is going to send this one back to Kaylee Devlin. Devlin's going to break left. Left foot to the middle. Off of number 13. Maddie Osmond's there. She's going to try to put it in goal and kick it up and over. So 1-0 Meadowbrook with 34 minutes to go in this first half. Maddie Fosnot first two. Off of number 15, that's Carrie King. Dropped back to her again, looking for a teammate to send it to. She's going to kick it strong. And Grace is going to battle for this one and drop it over to Maddie Osmond. Osmond to Devlin. Devlin looking for somebody to send it to. Goes middle, doesn't quite get it through the gap. And the kick and miss. Devlin back with the ball is going to send this one on to Millett. Millett's going to miss that one. 13 clearing ball again. There's Abby coming on, looking for someone to send that to. Kicks it off of 12, who's charging hard. Number 19 down with the ball. They're going to go corner as 12 runs on with Grace chasing after. Abby coming in. Ball is centered. Nori has someone there, and Emma's going to get to the ball first. Good punt, up and over. Kat's going to trap that one and turn to the outside. Doesn't quite, she does get it wide enough. Hannah Millett now on through for Kat. Kat coming through with 13 defending. She's got a couple of teammates. She's going to break past number 13 on that far side. Cross the ball. There's Audrey Millett. Tries to keep it in and just a little too strong as it dribbles out the baseline. Good hustle, Audrey. So here's the kick. Devlin's going to be first two. She's going to trap that one, pull it back, turn, send it through for Audrey Millett coming on. See if Audrey can get there. She does. She has possession in the corner, trying to turn, looking for somebody, kicked between her. She's going to turn, and it's going to get kicked out of bounds, and it'll be a green throw. So Audrey now with the throw. She's got Fosnot, Devlin making a run. Here comes Kaylee. Kaylee's going to drop it right back to her. Audrey now with pressure. Carrie's going to come through and kick that one out of bounds. Devlin running through, going to turn and try to pull this one back. Sort of stumbles, ball's kicked out of bounds, but we do get a corner out of it. So 1-0 Meadowbrook with 31:45 to go. This is corner number 4 from this side. Devlin will bring the kick in just a moment. Meadowbrook sets up both Millets and Kat. Here comes the ball. Right off of Kat. Going to go a little wide. Coming up. Kat's going to get a hold of that one and shield really nicely. Drop that one back to Abby. Abby looking to send it somewhere. She's going to send that one to Devlin. Devlin's going to get a foot on it. It's going to get away from her. Grace now with the ball to the middle for Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond out to Maddie Fosnot. Fosnot looking for someone to send it to. There's Devlin. Devlin in the middle. Looking for someone to send across. She sends that one across, drops it right in front of Kat. Kat's able to corral that, but immediately has 2 defenders on her. Maddie Osmond coming across, gets a head on the ball. Out to that outside. Coming through is Millett. This one's cleared back. Mel with the ball looking for middle. Devlin is there. She catches. 21 coming on. She's going to break past and send a nice little ball in front of Audrey Millett. Audrey Millett's going to get a foot on this one. And with the assist and the finish, Audrey Millett Great kick, great ball by Kaylee. Good teamwork from the two seniors. That'll be 2-0 with 30 minutes to go for Meadowbrook and the lead. So Nori with the kickoff again. This time they try to clear it to the left. Hannah Millett's first two. She's going to put this one in front of number 17 and then run through it. Sarah is going to send this one corner, or at least try to, and it's going to go on out of bounds on the roll. So it'll be a white throw. Number 22 taking it in front of the Meadowbrook bench on that far side, throws it in. First two is going to be Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond with the ball is going to drop that back to Mel. Mel's got Devlin in the middle. She's going to kick it a little behind. Devlin coming on with the defender. Defender takes it off of her. Kaylee coming back, and defender gets by Grace. Now coming across is Mel. Mel's going to take her down, and that will be a call. So there'll be a direct kick here from just past the circle. Looks like Kara's going to come up and take this one as Nori pushes up. Here comes the kick. It's a nice ball, but it's far enough out that Emma's going to get to that easily. She's going to bring it out and punt that ball up the defensive left side, up and over. Coming on is Audrey Millett, who's going to overlap with Maddie Fosnot. Millett runs through. That ball's kicked up and over. It'll be a green throw. Maddie's going to take this one. Audrey looking corner. Devlin is there as well. She sends the ball in front of Devlin, who pops that ball over in front of Audrey Millett. Millett coming on, still in possession. She's going to turn and cross, coming across the other side. Kat not quite there. Hannah not quite there either, as it gets past both of them relatively quickly. As we have a grace for grace exchange. So here's the goal kick coming out. Kara with another nice skip up to midfield. Mel coming on. He's going to try to trap that one. And on the ricochet, loses it. Nina in on that far side now, as Hannah gives the ball to Maddie Osmond. Osmond with an errant kick almost gets it to Kat. Kat back to Hannah. Hannah into Kat. Kat coming across. Fosnot and Millett are there. Millett is there to drop it right into goal on the beautiful cross by Kat. So Millett now the recipient of two beautiful passes, able to handle both and drop them on net. We are at 28-13 to go with a 3-0 lead Meadowbrook. So Nori's going to send this one middle and then send it far corner, see if they can get something going from that outside. Nina's going to turn, take that ball inside, send it to number 19 from Nori. Coming across, Mel's going to corral that one. Carrie with the ball, sends that to the middle to number 19. Coming across is Carrie King with a nice kick off of Mel. Emma coming out, she's going to get to it, and I don't know. They're going to call a goal kick on this one. As Nori able to create an offensive opportunity there on the cross. Short kick out to Mel. Mel takes her space, sends it to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond breaking up on that far side. She's going to send that hard up the middle to Kat. Kat sends it back outside to Hannah as the entire Nori defense collapsed on Kat. Here's Hannah Millett with the ball in possession. Pulls it back. Looks to cross with that left foot. Gets past the second defender. Gets tripped up and falls as Kara comes on and sends that ball up to Nina. Nina sends it right back into Maddie Osmond. Osmond turning. And she loses that ball. Number 17 with the ball in possession. Number 4 taking it the other way. Mel coming on, and ball is past her. She chases it down, takes it off of number 17 and breaks to the outside. So it'll be a white throw over on the far side in front of the Norrie bench. Ball's thrown into number 4. 4 back to the outside. No one there. Mel pressuring ball. 21 coming up. Devlin coming on. Ball gets kicked past her. Grace coming over. Maddie Fosnot swings and misses. On the far side is Grace Ask trying to corral number 19, who's going to turn and send this one up the middle. And that one's going to be caught handily by Emma George, who's going to bring this one up the middle and send it back on its way. Heading towards the Norrie goal on that far side, Audrey Millett is going to be first two. She's going to get a foot on this one, trap the ball, break it outside, drop it back to Grace Ask. Grace Ask with the ball. She's going to send this one middle to Abby. Abby, with no one around, sends this one out in front of Devlin. Gets past her into Millett. Millett scoops it up and over off of 22's shoulder. Doesn't quite get it to Kat. Now she sends it hard to her sister. Hannah Millett coming on. She's going to keep this one in. 13 coming strong. She's going to take that off of her and try to kick it out of bounds. Doesn't get it there. Kat's going to recenter. Audrey in the middle again. She's going to trap. Get a foot on it. 2 defenders in front of her. We'll see if she drops it back. She does. Devlin with the ball. She's going to try to break right. She does put her foot on this one and in. Devlin with the goal, number 4 for Meadowbrook, as it scoots just under number 99 from Norrie. So 4-0 with 25 minutes and 26 seconds to go in this first half as Meadowbrook takes a lead of 4-0. And so it looks like Norrie has decided to change goalkeepers now. With Ava coming in to take over in goal. And Meadowbrook is going to sub in for Kat. And Maddie Fosnot. So Erica and Macy coming in as replacements up here on offense. Actually at the mid positions. Norrie kicks off, tries to keep possession up front. Number 4 with the ball, trying to break left. Maddie Osmond's going to take that away. Erica now with the ball, breaking up that outside, sends it middle for Kat. Kat's going to break by everyone. She's going to take her space with 3 defenders coming on. She's going to rip this one right at goalie, and we're going to get her tested immediately. And Ava does a decent job handling the low kick. Here's the punt. It's a good one up and over midfield. Mel first 2, drops that one to 4, back to Mel. Mel stumbles, outside to Nina. Nina with that ball off of her outside foot, now bringing it back in, looking for Maddie Osmond. She gets it to her successfully, looking to cross. She's going to send this one all the way into Audrey Millett. Millett there is going to turn, drop it back to Devlin. Devlin coming on strong. Nice little touch pass to Millett, who runs on, coming up, breaks it back inside, and that one's going to get kicked out the baseline. And so another goal kick. This will be, I believe, number 5 for Devlin from this corner. Kick is up and over, drops it right in the middle. Maddie Osmond is there. See if she can get a foot. Kat does get a foot on that one. 4 trying to clear it, clears it out the other side. And it's going to go out of bounds, and Erica will pick this one up to throw it in. Looking for Maddie Osmond. Sends it off of her noggin. Up in the air. Coming in is Nina. Doesn't quite get there in time as Norrie takes the ball and heads the other direction. Chasing her down is Nina with a little bit of help from Mel. Tries to drop that to Osmond. Not quite strong enough. Intercepted. Nina coming on. A little bit of a melee over on the other side. Here's Erica now with the ball, puts it in front of Maddie Osmond. Osmond tries to kick through and kicks it off of number 4. Now Nina coming up, misses. Mel going to break outside. She can get there before King. She does. That ball's going to go off King, actually, and out of bounds. So this one's thrown up and around to Kat. Kat with the ball coming middle. She's got Audrey. She kicks a nice, strong ball, and that's going to go out the far side. So we'll see Osmond now on the corner kick from the opposite side. 23:09, 4-0 lead for Meadowbrook. Here's the kick. It's a nice one. It's long. Audrey Millett's there. Tries to get a shoulder on that one. Number 4 misses. Macy back to Nina. Nina now is going to send this one right back in front of Kat. Kat with the ball. She's going to break past 1 defender, 2 defenders, 3 defenders. And that ball is going to be cleared on the outside. Maddie Osmond's going to wisely take this one and send it right in a beautiful cross off of Audrey Millett again. Millett is a ball magnet today. Goal number 3 for her. 5-0 Meadowbrook. So Audrey Millett and Kat Bennett are going to come off. As Meadowbrook sends about 5 different substitutes in and rearranges the pieces. Here with a 5-0 lead and a 22:34 left on the clock. So Nori's going to test the right side this time as number 19 chases this one down, keeps it in bounds, and slips on the run. Not sure who we have back there now. That's Chloe, maybe. Throwing goes off of white. It'll be a green throw. Devlin with the ball in her hand. She's looking for somebody to send it to. Is going to send it up and over for Haley. Haley running on. Number 3 is going to take this one. Kick that one off of Haley. It's going to go out of bounds and be a white throw. So number 3 now with the ball heading the other direction. Throw is up and over. Devlin is there behind number 19, who tries to kick that one up and over both of them, and then kicks it to one of the fans. So here comes the throw in from Devlin to Osmond. Osmond dropping that back outside, chases it down, still has it in between 4 Nori defenders. Devlin coming on. She's going to take one touch and send this one hard up the middle. Poor Kara's going to take that one right off the middle of number 13 in the back. Here's the cross to Osmond. Osmond touch, but loses it outside now. Let's see. Oh, golly. All the way back to Sarah now. Sarah sends it middle. Osmond now. Osmond's got Devlin. She's going to put Devlin on the run. Number 3 is going to try to trace this down. Devlin getting there. That one's kicked. So Kaylee's going to turn back and shield. Now with the ball, looking to turn. She's going to turn past the first defender, break 2, and get another foot on it. Kara's going to take that off, send it to 3. Macy now chasing after number 19 with the ball, looking middle. Macy still pressuring. Looks like Abby's going to be the one to come out, and oh, she misses. 19's going to cross this one. Emma is there. Nori with the player. She's going to kick this back up and over. Emma calls it, and she has it, and we'll send it back this way. Dipping down under 20 minutes now to play in this first half with a 5-0 lead for Meadowbrook here over Nori Christian. Haley with the ball. She's going to try to send it to herself. Unable to get it through. Kara's going to take that one and send it the other way. Macy now up and over. And again, Abby chasing this one down, taking it outside. We'll see if we keep that in bounds. Off of, nope, Nori keeps it in and then kicks it to the middle. Meadowbrook sending it this way. Here comes Macy now chasing after. 3's going to get to it first and send it middle. In the middle is Erica. Erica over to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to send this outside, but nobody's outside. As Meadowbrook not spacing terribly well right now with most of their players on this half of the field. Here's the kick through. Emma's going to handle that one without too much difficulty, and the ball will be sent out the other way as she gets up off of her knee and slowly surveys what's before her. Here's the kick. It's a low line drive up and over number 21, straight to Kara. Kara's going to take this one, send it right up to the middle to number 4. Meadowbrook with nobody really coming on. As Coach Osmond repositions a couple of the players that are out of position. Looks like Audrey Millett's going to come in and give Abby a break on defense now. So here's the illegal throw from Meadowbrook, which means Norrie's going to get to throw the ball in now. The ball never got behind the player's head. Throw to the corner. It's strong. And that one's going to go a ways as it rolls down the hill to the net. Meadowbrook with the goal kick coming out. I believe it'll be Emma that takes this one as Mel comes out and Grace comes in. Goal kick coming out. Emma looking, and she's going to go right of center, up and over to Erica, who's going to get to this one first. Break outside. We'll see her use her speed now as she goes past one of the Norrie defenders. Coming on is Addie, chasing after the ball. And here's the kick on into goal, and nothing gets there as Addie goes and gives a fist bump to number 81. Ball is up and over Devlin's head. One bounce into Audrey Millett. Swings and misses and goes by. Number 4, one-on-one with Emma. We'll see if somebody can chase her down. Here's the kick. It's going to be, nice extended punch by Emma, who redirects. And Norrie's going to get a corner kick out of this. But she saves the goal. So great play by Emma George on the one-on-one breakaway. Meadowbrook still with a 5-0 lead. So this will be Norrie's first corner of the game, coming from that far corner, just down from the Norrie bench. Here's the ball. It's short. One bounce. Audrey Millett first to get a foot on it. Coming out is Addie, running through, in possession of that ball, trying to turn. And over in that far corner, we'll see what the call is, as both referees were quite a ways away. I think they're going to call corner here. So Maddie Osmond and Kaylee Devlin taking a breather. We'll see who takes this corner, as the two of them are typically the people who handle that responsibility. And it looks like it's going to be Kat coming up. So that's going to leave us Hannah Millett, Addie, Erica, Haley, and Macy up front, looking to clean up this corner coming off the foot of Kat Benich. Here's the kick. It's a good one, and it's right at the goal and off of, well, if you leave a Millett in the game, they're going to find the ball. So Hannah now adding to the pile of goals that Meadowbrook has scored. One extra point short of a touchdown. 6-0 with 15:32 to go in this half. Hey.
You're not falling asleep, are you?
No, not at all. So Norrie on the kickoff is going to turn and kick this one out of bounds. Meadowbrook with the throw from that far right side in front of the Norrie fans. Here's the ball up and over. Number 19 is going to get ahead on that one. Grace is going to come back in and try to kick that one in. It is going to sneak out of bounds on her, as Norrie now with the throw. So here's the throw up that right side offensively. Trying to turn is Grace, back to number 19. Macy coming back for the ball. Grace misses. Audrey now, actually no, that's Hannah. Sends it over on that far right side. Ball centered. Hannah Millett coming on, not able to get it. Erica now, back to Hannah. Hannah with the ball is going to send this outside to Erica, coming on. Erica and Addie. Addie now stretching middle, taking her space. Erica turns back, loses it. Number 21 is going to come over and kick that one to Coach Osmond. Here's the throw. It's into Millett. Millett on the outside. Nice through ball to Erica. with 2 players in the middle. She's going to cross this one. Not quite enough on it to get it there. And that's going to get kicked out of bounds again. So it'll be a green throw. Ball is into Millet. Millet continuing to battle. She's going to turn and cross. It's a beautiful cross. Macy is there. And it just goes over her head and out of bounds. So we'll have a goal kick now for Meadowbrook. Or sorry, for Norrie Christian. So Ava's going to take her turn at the goal kick and see how this goes. Kara's done a nice job handling that so far, and it's a pretty good kick out that outside. Past everybody, straight to number 19. It's going to turn up the corner and get on by Grace. Coming over to help is Kat, trying to track it down. And Kat's going to get there and take it off of her and turn and send this ball all the way back up the field to number 3. 3's going to lose that one. Macy coming across into Haley. Haley's going to try to center it, and she does to number 13 from Norrie. Ball's kicked back up the middle. Hannah coming across. And I believe that was Sarah who sticks that one up in the air. Now Addie coming to the ball trying to shield. Erica is going to get a foot on that one. Hannah Millett now says, I'll take that. Tries to send a through ball. Not able to get it there. And she'll try again. And this time it's successful. Erica coming on that far side now. Let's see if she can turn it back in. She does. Kind of loses it. Tries to center it. Not much on that one. Good shield there by Addie. Coming across the middle is Haley. Not going to get there in time before it's cleared. Meadowbrook sending it right back up in. Here's Hannah, a little not quite getting there in time. And this ball is going to be kicked at the ball girl. That should make it easy for her. So, green throw now, coming the other way. So here's the ball into Erica, number 22, with the ball is going to kick that up and out of bounds. Still green. So here's the throw up and over. Hannah Millett's going to be first 2, is going to get a foot on that. Break to the right. She's going to turn and try to pull this back. She does. Coming on is Kat. Not there. Haley's going to put a foot on this one. And Ava makes a beautiful save of what would have been goal number 7. So Meadowbrook will have another corner. So a great play on that one by the Norrie goalie. And Kat will continue to work on perfecting her corner skills. Here comes the kick. It's a low line drive. Millett tries to get there, unable to get there just in time. Great ball is up and over. Grace trying to track this one down. Number 19 is going to run past her and try to split the 2 defenders. Audrey Millett says no mas, sends the ball back the other way. Ball's kicked back into number 19. Millett shadowing her, sends that ball out of bounds for a White throw. Actually, no, kicked it on. Yep, let's send that back to White again. Ball to the corner. Millett is there, working to keep the ball in bounds. Turns, sends it to Grace. Grace back to Millett. 19 takes it from her, off of Hannah. Sarah now sending that out of bounds. Ball girl's going to pick that one up and hand it to number 19 from Norrie. Norrie looking for the throw as we dip down under 10 minutes to go here in this half. Norrie looking to get some offense going. It's a decent throw up and over. Kat's going to head that one, then chase after it. Going to turn, break by one offensive player. Turn and send that straight up the middle. Haley's going to wait for that to get to her. It does not. Erica now chasing after, coming across the middle on that outside. Ball's going to get passed. Here's the turn, centers the ball. And coming out, Erica on to Addie. Addie back to Erica. A little errant on that pass, backwards and out to the side. She's going to lose that to Carrie King. Carrie's going to turn and send that middle. Number 12 is going to knock that down. And let's see, I think that's Hannah Millett now. Chasing up the middle, sends it to Kat. Kat looking for an avenue to pursue. She finds it, breaks up the field and to the outside. Is going to send a through ball. We'll see if Erica can run on that before the defense does. No, it's going to be Addie chasing after. She is going to get there beforehand. try to turn, and number 22 is just going to shield, let that go out of bounds, and we'll see what the refs saw on that one. I think we're going to have a goal kick coming out of this. And we do. As Meadowbrook once again substituting 5 players and rotating through. So a massive green humanity entering onto the field as Meadowbrook rotates and keeps legs fresh. Here's the kick. Kara with the nice one up and over Cat's head. Maddie Osmond back in the game. She's going to be first 2 yet again. Phrase I say often. Here comes Hannah Millett now. Dribbling through like a slalom. Cross to Cat. Cat gets a foot on it. Cat to Audrey. Audrey to Devlin. Devlin to the belly of one of the defenders from Norrie. Off of her. Corner kick now for Maddie Osmond. As Meadowbrook sharing ball and moving it around for a better shot. They get one. Devlin unable to find an angle. But they do get a corner out of it. So here's the kick off of Maddie Osmond's foot. It's a beaut right in the middle. Cat's going to get a foot on that one. It's going to dribble in for goal number 7. Meadowbrook with a full touchdown now here in the first half. 8 minutes to go as they continue to rotate and substitute in and move people to varying positions. So Norrie with another kickoff. They're going to go to the left side now as Carey runs on. That one doesn't quite get through. Popped up and over Hannah Millett. Hannah's going to chase that back and battle for it. She will get called for a hold. So coming in now. As Kara's going to take this kick as well. Has shown herself very capable of putting that ball close to goal. See what she does with this one as Norrie runs on. Meadowbrook kind of spread out across the back. Matching up and marking up. Here's the kick straight into the middle. Maddie Osmond, first 2, goes off of her. Looks like Norrie with the ball on that outside. And I'm thinking, oh, nope, it's a goal kick. So they must have just kicked that out of bounds. Wasn't sure if there was a deflection there, but apparently there was not. Emma George sets the ball. Surveys the scene and makes her choice. It's a nice roller on out on this far side to Abby. Abby taking that one out to Maddie Fosnot. Not quite wide enough, so it's intercepted. Norrie with the ball in the middle. Devlin comes across, pokes that in front of Millett, or in front of Osmond. Osmond to Millett. Millett now taking her space. Nope, actually that's Cat. And coming on that far side is Millett, but it's a little strong. So Norrie's goalie's going to come out and clean that one up and then slip in the process. So an inadvertent collision there as the referee just talks to them. As Hannah unable to stop as she kind of slipped on that one, and there was a little bit of contact, so the referee's just making sure she understands, which I'm sure she does in the household she grew up in. So here's the kick on the outside. Nina battling, takes that ball and sends it up in front of Cat. Cat now is going to shield and then take a seat. We'll see what the call is on this one. And I believe she's going to get a kick out of this. So Meadowbrook setting up with 5.5 to go. Devlin, Millett over on this far side. Here's the kick. It is up and over. Devlin and Millett trying to get there. We'll see if they can get to it. Nope, unable to do so before Ava picks that one up out of the air. Is going to turn and punt this ball up that far right side defensively and offensively for Norrie. Ball goes off a Norrie player. Throw will come in off of the hands of Grace Ask as Grace Skodel comes back in. And she'll be coming up top. Actually, Abby coming up top as Grace goes to the mid position. And Meadowbrook shuffles a couple of offensive players back on defense. I believe Sarah is back in now there with Nina and Mel and Grace. Throw into Millett, not quite strong enough. Maddie Fosnat with some beautiful touch is going to drop this one right in front of Audrey Millett, who's going to turn, possess, center the ball. Abby is there, trying to get by, coming on, and unable to get there before the goalie cleans it up. So, good pressure from our defensive-minded friend, who obviously has some really good offensive instincts as well. Ball is up and over. Mel's going to get this one as Sarah rotates back. Mel with time, looking for someone to send this to. Doesn't put quite enough on that and loses the ball to number 4, who's going to turn and send that ball on to Emma. Emma on one knee is going to pick that up. Pick a 4-leaf clover and send the ball on its way. 4:17 to go in this half. Devlin tries to get there first, up and over the defender and Devlin. Audrey drops that one in front of Abby, who's coming on, number 22, trying to get this ball out of bounds and out of there before Abby gets to it, and going to be a green throw. So Abby's going to throw this one in. Grace is there, coming middle. 21 trying to get it by her and is going to kick that out of bounds. We'll get a corner kick out of this one. Maddie Osmond back in the game will take that corner kick with 3.5 to go in this half. 7-0 Meadowbrook over Norrie Christian. So here comes the kick. It's a good one right to the middle. Devlin is there. She's going to get a foot on or a knee on that. Might have been just a little off target on that touch as she takes her time heading back to the other end. Good hustle by Nina. Swings and misses though as Sarah rotates out and gets this ball before Norrie gets there. Looking to turn. Gets around the ball and sends it up to Grace. Grace is going to turn with this ball. Has some offensive experience. We'll see if she capitalizes on that as she goes past. Oh, actually just takes that one and kicks it off the knee of number 22. So we now have a throw coming into Abby. Abby's going to go corner. Going to turn back in. See if she drops it or keeps it. She drops it. A little errant. So that one's stolen by Norrie. Back to the middle. Devlin with nobody around. Is going to go to her left, looking for someone to send it through to. She finds no one but Audrey Millett yet again. Millett with a little deke and a left, crosses that one. Ava is there to clean that one up. Beautiful play. Doing a solid job in goal for Norrie here after the substitution. Nice punt as well, up and over midfield. One bounce and on its way towards the Meadowbrook goal. I believe Mel is going to send that one out of bounds up there. Here's the throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this half. Meadowbrook up 7-0. Here's the cross with Norrie coming on that far side, unable to get there. And that's going to go, I believe it's going to be a goal kick. Yep, no one from Meadowbrook did touch that, but a really nice cross by Norrie there with somebody coming on. Well played as they got behind the Meadowbrook defense. Here comes the kick on its way out. 1:28 to go in this half. It's straight up the middle. It is relatively short. Norrie is first 2. Not a lot of movement. Ball goes right back in. Emma's going to come out and clean that one up. Made a great read on that ball. Scoops it and swings and sends it on its way. So here's one bounce and 2 up and over the defender as Abby runs on. It is Abby and 2 defenders from Norrie. She's going to break back into the middle. Kara coming out. She's going to get a foot on this. Kara's there in time. Grace now with the ball, sends it forward, chases after it. We'll see if she gets a shot. She taps it in front of Abby. Abby with the ball in front, battling with number 21. Maddie Osmond into Abby, into Grace. Abby gets a left foot on that one, pulls it just wide of goal. With 45 seconds to go in this half as Meadowbrook resets and Norrie gets ready to send out another goal kick off the foot of Kara. So here's the ball. It's up the middle. Dropped in front of Maddie Fosnat now. Fosnat breaking corner. Looking to possess. Drops it back to Audrey Millett. Millett now with the ball coming across the middle. Sends that one to Maddie Osmond, who does a nice job getting a foot on that one. It's a strong pass. Devlin now. Back to Mel. Mel over to Grace. A little strong. I think that's going to go out of bounds. Norrie hustling over to throw this one in with about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will be the half. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. Meadowbrook 7-0. So welcome back for the second half as Meadowbrook is up 7-0 here over Norrie. Norrie with the kickoff is going to go right off of Kat's left quad. She's going to pull that one back, tap one over in front of Hannah Millett. Hannah now breaking on that outside. She's going to go corner, break back in. Ball gets away from her a little bit. 21's going to try to take it off of her, but Hannah's going to maintain possession and turn and kick that off. Hannah still battling for the ball as she hip thrust and tries to center. Let's see here. Oh, it goes off of a Norrie defender out there. It is going to be called for a corner kick. So this will be, looks like Devlin down there coming in. Here's the kick up and over. It drops it right in the middle of the goal. That was a beautiful kick, but unable to find its way into the goal. Actually, that was Maddie Osmond because that was off her left foot. She's the one that takes the corners from that side. That one was perfect right in the middle, but no one able to get a body part on that one to deposit it into the goal. So that'll be a goal kick coming out for Norrie. Audrey Millett's first to that goal kick. It's going to go off of her foot back in, and Ava's going to pick that up and punt it out over on that far right side for Norrie. Defensive left for Meadowbrook. Out of bounds. White throw. So the referee called a white throw and pointed the other direction, so a little confusion there as Abby takes the ball and sends it middle to Audrey Millett. Audrey Millett now with the ball is going to break middle. Middle to Kat. Kat's going to turn with the ball in possession out to Hannah Millett. Hannah on that R outside is going to take her left and set Kat corner. Kat now with the ball over on that right side, looking to get by number 21. Little dipsy-do, turning around, brings it back out. Looking for a drop. She's got Sarah. Sarah with a Norrie player coming on, tries to pull it middle, a little strong. Kat comes and cleans that up and then leaves the ball behind. As we come across to now Grace. Grace into Audrey Millett. Millett going to turn, drop it back to Devlin. Devlin with the ball in the middle. Is going to turn and send this one far corner for Maddie Osmond now. Maddie is going to turn and rip this one across the middle. A little behind Kat as Kat turns. Ball is up in the air. Kat's still there. Gets a foot on it. And Norrie's goalie is going to come out and clean that one up finally after it ricochets about 3 or 4 times. It is a booming kick up and over midfield. Mel is going to trap that one very nicely. Gets away from her a little bit. Norrie sends this one middle, but there's no one there except for Grace and Abby. Grace actually sends that one up to Kaylee. There's going to be a call here, and Devlin's going to get called for a trip, even though it looked like a stalemate, but I am way far away, and they're much closer. So we'll have a kick coming off of Kara's foot again, heading towards the Meadowbrook goal. Up. It is a low line drive off of Kaylee's foot. Kaylee's first 2, taps it over to Kat. Kat back to Devlin. Devlin now is going to send this corner to Audrey Millett, who's running on. Audrey's going to turn. Defender coming out. 1-touch pass. She's got the corner. Centers it. Devlin is there. Traps the ball. Puts 1 foot on it. And off the goalie's hands and out of bounds. So Devlin will take this corner kick from the opposite side. Meadowbrook setting up. Mel and Abby pushing up along with Sarah. Grace is already there. Devlin sets the ball and gets ready to kick the corner. Meadowbrook on this far side running to Devlin, right to the middle. Kat off of her head, 1 bounce and into the hands of the goalie. So a good redirect by Kat Benage, unable to get that one past the goalie as she stood in the middle and cleaned that one up nicely. Here comes the punt, still 7-0 with 35 to go in this second half. Off of Grace's head, and off of the Norrie player's head, and I believe that ball was actually saved and kept in bounds all the way to the corner. Abby now kicking it out of bounds, so it'll be a great white throw over on the far side. Here's the throw corner. Dropped back. Maddie Fosnot is going to come over and kick that one, and might have gone toe-to-toe on that kick. So white throw coming in. Meadowbrook packing the box. Leaving Millet up top. That ball's kicked right directly back where it came from by a player from Norrie, so that'll be a green throw as Grace comes up, and the substitution comes in. Erica now. I believe that's to give Maddie Fosnot just a chance to check in, make sure she's okay. White throw coming off of that deflection from Meadowbrook. It's a throw into the middle. There is Abby, who's going to shield and possess and send that ball up to Erica. Gets past. Maddie Osmond's the first to that deflection. On to Kat. Kat looking to turn. She does. And drops this one. Oh, she actually errant pass intercepted. Here comes Carrie King, who was severely offsides, and gets called for it. She turned and had nothing but goal in front of her. But that's one of those calls in soccer that non-soccer people don't get. Offsides call. Here's Devlin with the ball looking middle. She's going to drop this one over in front of Kat Bennett, who's coming through. She's going to get to it first. Actually, the defender's going to get to that first and send it out of bounds right in front of Hannah Millett, who will throw it back in. Hannah's got Sarah coming up. She's got Kat in the corner. She's going to drop that back to Hannah. Hannah's going to let that go over her foot and send it back to Sarah. Sarah now with the ball is going to turn and send it middle to Maddie Osmond, who the defender gets by her, steals it, and Maddie says, no, I want that back. So here's Maddie now with the ball. Is going to send it all the way back to Emma, who would like to touch the ball now. She's going to change field and send that all the way over to Grace on the other side. Grace, one bounce up over her head, but Norrie's going to get to it first. So here's Grace. And here's number 19, Abby, doing a great job of taking away the angle and the ball all at the same time. Norrie coming on with Erica moving over, and here's Maddie Osmond to Devlin. Devlin not going to get there as it's kind of strong, so Norrie's going to get to that first. Here's Abby, back out to Devlin. Devlin with the ball is going to turn. Look and see what she has. Up and over to Audrey Millett. Millett now running on with one defender to beat, and her sister and Kat running alongside. Pauses, goes by, left foot, here's the cross, here's Hannah. Oh, it's a little deep. Hannah not going to get there in time as the ball's picked up by the Norrie goalie. Here's the punt out. It's a low line drive. Maddie Osmond's going to get that one and send it right on back up in. Ricochet comes back to her, past one defender, past the second defender, into Kat. Kat now breaking right, looking to turn. Comes across, that one gets deflected. Osmond now with the ball, going down the same path, has that one taken away from her. On the outside, Sarah coming up now, ball's kicked past her. So it is Carrie King, going to send this ball middle. And back out to Carrie. Carrie's going to get a shoulder on that one, and the ball's going to sneak out of bounds as she can't quite keep that one in. Meadowbrook with the throw. Mel now with the ball in her hands. Sends this one into Maddie Osmond, who traps and loses the ball. Now goes middle. Abby is there. Devlin coming back for help. Devlin stops. Ball's to number 4. Tries to sneak that one through. Abby's going to send that up in front of Erica. Defender from Norrie sending that back middle to number 12. And then King is going to send this ball on through to Emma George. Emma's going to back up, pick that up, and slowly bring the ball back up the middle. 31 minutes to go in this half. That ball is up and over. Devlin decides to let it go on through to Audrey Millett, who breaks outside past that defender. Coming on is Erica in the middle. Audrey gets the corner, turns, crosses, and no one is in that vicinity just yet. Ball rolls all the way across to the other side and out of bounds. So that'll be a Norrie throw coming out as Meadowbrook's right side hadn't caught up with its left side just yet. Ball is up and over. Hannah Millett gains possession, sends that one to the middle. To the middle is Erica, who's going to turn, or actually Audrey. Nope, that was Kat. My apologies. Ball is dropped back. Osmond sends it back up in. Meadowbrook off the foot of Osmond now, sends that one off of the defender. Coming up that other side is Erica, and she's going to try to send this one back, and the defender's going to take that off of her. Devlin coming in to clean this up. He's going to put a right foot on that one, send it hard, and goalie makes a good decision and lets that go out of bounds, so it'll be a goal kick. So goal kick coming out. Nori now with the ball. Kara again kicking up that far right side. It's a decent kick on the outside. First two is Nori. Sends that up and over. Grace Ask over on that far side, and we'll see what the call is. Nori defender just kind of fell down after they kicked the ball. I'm thinking there was a call of some kind there. So Nori now with the kick. Here it is. Grace Ask, first two. And then that ball is going to get sent, well, up the sideline and out of bounds. Meadowbrook with the throw. Grace with the ball in her hands now. Throws that one to the feet of Kaylee Devlin. Kaylee now dropping it back to Emma. Emma coming out with pressure coming on. Sends this one wide to Nina. Nina kicks the ball backwards. Mel with the ball. And up and over. Erica is going to push off and get called for it. So, ball coming back Meadowbrook's direction once again. Here's the kick. Ball is up and through to number 19, who sends it right down in front of Kaylee Devlin, who's going to take this one and put a through ball in front of Audrey Millett. Outside, Millett coming on. She's going to get there at the same time as the defender. She's going to shield, turn, and loses that one out of bounds for the throw-in. Just inside the flag. Coming over now, Erica is going to pick this one up and throw it in. She's got Devlin and Millett on that side. Devlin with the ball. Is going to shield and turn. Middle. Drop it back to Abby. Abby now with the left, trying to get it over to Maddie Osmond, and doesn't quite pull it far enough, so Nori in possession again. Devlin hustling on is going to get there just before the defender from Nori. Over to Millett. Millett back to Kat Benage, who's going to rip one wide right from just outside the 18. .27-28 to go in this half. Meadowbrook still with a 7-0 lead. No scores here in this second half. Kick is out. Audrey Millett's there, trying to pull it back. Unsuccessful. Out to the outside. Erica back to the middle. Coming on is Kat. Kat back to Devlin. Devlin with pressure. Pulls it left side. Left side now with her left foot. Loses it to the Nori defender. Back to Grace Ask, who's going to send a through ball on to Erica. Erica now is going to swing and have that one taken away by the defender as well. Right back to Grace. Grace now to Devlin. Devlin coming up. We'll see what she chooses to do with it. Past one defender. She's going to pull this with her left foot across and off of another Nori defender. So corner for Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook approaching the double digits for corners in this game today. Several have resulted in goals. We'll see what happens with this one. As Devlin sets ball, Kat Benage coming out. Erica now out. Here's the kick off the right foot of Kaylee Devlin. It's up and right to the middle, and there is Kat Benage for her, I believe, second or third goal in this game. So that will be 8-0 with 26-12 to go. Meadowbrook scoring again. So Nori will be kicking off from the middle once again. Here's the ball. And they're going to go deep on that left side. Nina's going to be first two. Mel coming across is going to send this over wide to number 19 from Nori. Devlin pressuring ball is going to shield and steal. Deflect at least. Here's Maddie Osman breaking to the middle, to right, to Kat. That one gets away from her. Defender tries to get to it, but Kat runs through the ball as instructed. Tries to go center off of the Nori player. Nice amount of spin on that one is Audrey Millett coming across, trying to get a ball to the middle, and it's going to go off of the defender from Nori. So this will be a corner kick off the foot of Maddie Osman. Coach, how we doing?
We're doing well, and you?
Better every day.
Good.
Here's the kick to the middle, and I believe that's going to go behind the goal and down the hill. So Nori will be coming out with a goal kick. Just dipping below 25 minutes in the half. We have a good summer with the boys.
I'm on sabbatical.
How are you?
Be back November. I'm not completely disconnected. Colin and I still have our weekly
Your
phone
debriefs
calls of an hour.
That's good.
And there's stuff I'm going to be hunkering down on for defensive purposes. 2-3 zone, the Syracuse zone, and Yukon press.
Oh, good. Yeah, if it's run well, it's very effective.
And I found a guy who now coaches college, but he's up through the junior high school ranks and all. And for his team, he has probably no fewer than 5 variations he runs with it. And I look at that and I go, that's good for you. You've got some advanced players.
Yeah.
That ain't going to work at our. But yeah, the basic, if you run it well.
Yep. Can be a nice equalizer.
Well, he said something that I would like to share with you. I'm glad that came up. You're coaching, and you hear from the stands, Coach, you got to change that press. They've scored twice in a row on you. Well, it's not the press. It's the way we're playing the press. It's the key. And we're missing some assignments.
Yeah, because there's times with the press, even when you don't play it well, just the fact that it speeds up the other team, they make mistakes, there's turnovers, and like sometimes when it looks like they've broken the press, they get down to the other end and take a terrible shot, or they make an errant pass because they're just sped up, and it's...
Yep.
And we started off that Linville Hill game and had 3 steals for scores like right in a row, and then they basically broke the press, got down the field, or down the court, and threw it away. Like they broke it, but because they never slowed down once it was broken, it still worked, even though it wasn't us.
Yeah.
So, but you got to have the personnel to do it too. And we were talking to LBC's new coach down there, and he was talking about wanting to play fast and to press, and like I say, every coach wants to play fast. Having the personnel and the ability to do it's a whole nother thing.
That's true.
Because we wanted to play fast for the first 5 years I coached, and we just didn't have the personnel to play fast. Last year, I felt like was the first time we really got a decent amount of transition points because we had the kids to actually do it.
Yeah.
Plus, when you're pressing it, because those turnovers get you into transition pretty nicely too.
I think my idea would be to press a lot. We did that very successfully, Rod did, because we worked it. And this guy said that at the beginning of the season, 3/4 of the time would be spent on the press. And but I also like the opportunity, if you can get the guys to also slow down.
Yeah,
Be-
it's that balance.
Be methodical.
See, and honestly, that's why we've run the 2-2-1. Because it's not necessarily a press that speeds us up. It's the response that they have, and you recover from it so easily because of where the kids are. That it's worked really well for us in that regard.
It's perfect to fall back into a 2-3.
Oh yeah, and honestly, like I also believe if you're going to press and you need game reps. So while they may not be perfect in those first 4 or 5 games, you've got to stay with it just to get the kids the chance. You can't do it and then abandon it and go, oh, we don't get it, we're not running it well, because they need those game reps, and the mistakes, they'll serve you at the end of the season.
Exactly. Plus, you don't get the same kind of reps in practice that you do game time.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm excited. Boys and girls should have a good year this year. It's always better when you're in the second, third year, like as you have a year established and kids know the system and it. Wow. Wow.
Okay, we did witness that, didn't we?
She's something.
That's... How many yards was that? That was...
Holy cow.
35 yards anyway?
Yep. And the girls are going to take a water break at the 20-minute mark. And the thing I love about it is, like, you watch her run back, like, oh, it's just an everyday thing, no big deal. Like, that's the other thing that's nice with basketball is 11 positions is hard to fill, but 5, like I'm looking at Nori struggling right now with soccer with the number of positions you have out there, but they got some athletes and they're going to be okay in basketball because they have enough that they'll be, they've got some kids there they're going to play and compete. It's just a little bit easier to field a team of 5.
Mm-hmm. That's for darn sure.
You got some boys over there that have been working too. I've seen Levi in the gym. I've seen, who else has been in there? Benich has been in a couple of times. I'm sure there's a couple guys working other places too, but
yeah,
I've seen those two quite a bit. How you enjoying the Montana skies the last couple of days? Isn't this amazing?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know if it matters, but your conversation is going out. If that,
Yeah, I did.
you know.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, always cognizant of that. Well, Meadowbrook girls and the Nori girls will retake the field here as we start the 4th quarter, if you will. This is a fun group of girls to watch playing together.
You love the way they move the ball around to each other.
Yep.
And the way a lot of them just hold their position. There was a situation, first half, ball was on the left here, crossed, the right wing stayed on the wing.
Mm-hmm.
That ball gets through and the center misses it. She's ready, and that's where she needs to be.
Yeah, it's a lot like basketball. Spacing's very important. Osmond with the ball, past one defender, up to the next, drops it back to Devlin. Devlin with the ball on the outside, back to Osmond, across to Devlin, a little strong. Defender's going to get there first. Osmond's going to clean up the errant pass, coming across to Devlin again. He's going to send that one on the outside. Haley is over there, and Macy, she defers to Macy, who tries to keep it in bounds, but is unsuccessful in the attempt. So throw from Norrie. I think Kaylee's going to get to that one first, bring it back to the middle. She's going to send the ball in towards goal, and it's going to result in a corner. So Maddie Osmond again. The corner over on the far side, or on the fan side. Devlin coming out. We'll see if she drops one back to her. She does. Devlin now with possession is going to give it back to Osmond. Osmond now, as Devlin comes back onside, is going to pull this one middle. And Haley coming on is going to swing and miss on the backside. I think we're going to get a push call, so that'll be coming out for Meadowbrook, or coming out for Norrie. Kick is up that right side towards the benches, going to go out of bounds. And Meadowbrook with more substitutions coming. Ball's to the corner. That's Grace coming on. Kicked out of bounds again. Another green throw. Kaylee will take this one. As Abby goes out. And Nina comes middle. Here's the throw from Kaylee into Addie. Right to her feet. Addie tries to get it back to Maddie Osmond. That one is intercepted. Is a little bit of a collision, and I think we'll get a call out of that one too. Just a little too much momentum. Perfect illustration of inertia. And it's a good kick up to the middle. Osmond's going to get a foot on that one and send it back towards the Norrie goal. Haley's there to pressure. Ball through to Nina. Nina to Maddie. Maddie to Kaylee. Kaylee on to Grace. And ball's up in the air. Nina's going to swing and miss on that one. And on to Devlin. Devlin now with the ball. Sends it corner for Grace. Grace running on. Just in front of the flag, looking to turn. Defender's going to come over and kick that one out of bounds. Kaylee will take the throw. Kaylee with the throw. Maddie Osmond in the middle. We'll see if she can get it over there. One bounce isn't going to quite get through as Addie runs two. That ball's kicked right up the middle and then back out the other side as Grace comes by and loses that one to Carrie King. Sarah with pressure. Grace overlapping. Takes it outside. Not quite enough on it. That kick's going to go off of her left hand, and the referee was there to see it. Kara with much of the kicking duties for Norrie here is going to send this one middle. Sarah's going to get to that one, but not be able to clear it. So on the shot, Emma with the diving catch is going to turn and send it on its way. Kick on that left side is going to bounce once and twice and right over the scorer's table. Got some good distance on that one. Not sure. Oh, we have a player down. Okay. Ooh, Norrie's a little light on subs. Poor girls have played a long, long game.
It's going to be a very long season.
Yeah. So one of my favorite moments in ACAA soccer is the two teams circle up to pray for the injured player. As the clock is stopped at just under 14 and a half minutes here.
That was probably the highlight moment of the boys' district playoff. Came in second to Bishop Newman, but at the end, every player out in the middle, the coaches, and every other one, and it was like, yeah, a couple of Christian schools, we need to be here.
Yep.
Nothing quite like it. Is that 00 or is that 00? Not. You've not heard not used as a term for zero? Well, then I guess for you it's 00. All right.
All right, so we will resume here. 14 and a half to go with a drop ball. It'll go to Nori. It's going to send it on its way towards the Meadowbrook goal. Nina will be there and put that one over to Kat. Kat now with the ball coming on. Taking middle. Going to send this one over to Haley. Haley back to Kat. Kat looking for Mel and kicks that one off of the defender from Nori. Sarah coming up. It's going to miss, and Carrie's going to send this one on through as Emma. So the punt is up and over. Mel is going to be first two as she tries to get past the defender and loses the ball. Abby over there on that far side, turning back to Kat. Kat's going to send the ball through for Abby. It looks a little strong. Goalie's going to get there. Oh, and misses it. So here's Abby kicking the ball towards goal and in goal as Meadowbrook now with 10 goals.
Well, we can't see the angle here.
So Meadowbrook now with 10. 10-0 here for Meadowbrook as they defend against Nori. Here's Carrie trying to pull it middle. Unsuccessful as Sarah pulls it back. Here's the kick. And still trying to clear ball. Not able to do so yet. Here comes the final clear. There it is. As Kat hustling on. And Abby as well coming across. So Emma now picking that one up. So 12 to go here for Meadowbrook with a 10-0 lead as Nori pushes up to try to capitalize. Both teams playing a man down with the injury, so 10-on-10 for the remainder of the game. So here comes Mel with the ball, breaking on that far right side. We'll see if she can cross it to a teammate. Nope, she decides to possess and put a left foot on that one, ripping it across the goal and down the hill. Ball over to Abby on that far left side, and defender's going to try to kick it out. Doesn't quite get there. She's going to drop this back to Kat. Kat now with the ball, looking to come across the middle. Past one defender. And in. Here comes Mel, trying to get possession. She drops it back. Kat shielding, turns, still in possession. And she's going to turn the corner. Send it middle for Mel. Mel trying to get a look. She's going to kick with her left foot and pull it to the right. Down the hill as another Nori player on the ground. Not sure what happened there. It looks like a cramp. Beginning of the week next week supposed to be in the 90s. This is just going to get worse. Oh, it was beautiful. Yep. Yeah, so did we. We've got Macy home this weekend. Cade's playing drums at Christ Wesleyan here this weekend, so have the whole family together on Sunday for a change.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
It's a different season, that's for sure.
Enjoy them all.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I finally understand why our sister, her family, and our family could descend upon my dad, and at the end, he'd just kind of shake his head, glad you were here. I am tired. 6 kids.
Oh, wow. All right, so I think we're now playing 9-on-9.
So we voluntarily brought one off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's appropriate. Very much so.
Ah, boy.
All right, stretch your gray cells now.
These are the minutes that always scare me.
Yeah, they can. Well, in basketball especially, because you can make up a lot of ground in a few shots.
Yeah, I just mean keeping kids healthy.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Good grief.
She just kind of stepped weird. Nori with another player down, just kind of a strange step at that ball. I don't know if it's a knee or an ankle, but hopefully she'll be okay as well. All right, so everybody up and accounted for. 9 minutes to go here in the game. Meadowbrook with a 10-0 lead. And a drop ball for Nori as they'll start things back off again as the clock winds. Here's the kick out that far side off of Nori. Back to Devlin. Devlin running 2. Stabs that one on through to Fosnot. Fosnot back to Millet. Millet now on the outside to actually turns and sends it back to Emma.
That's it.
Emma goes wide, but makes it interesting. Here's Audrey Millet with the ball, looking to send it back again to Emma. Emma with ball, pulling up for Nori as she sends one through on to Addie. Addie coming across. Outside to Haley. Comes back for the ball. And turns and sends one middle. Chasing after. Here's Devlin on King. And kick goes through to the middle. And here's Audrey Millet now. Tries to send a through ball for Maddie Fosnot. Is unsuccessful. Maddie Osmond coming back defensively. As she takes the ball. And that one's going to sneak out the end line and give Nori a corner. 7:50 to go. So here comes the kick. It's going to be pulled out of the box. Here's Macy gets to it first and tries to run it down. Maddie Fosnot coming on, doesn't get there in time. Emma is going to come out and get that one as Carrie King pressures ball. And here's the punt up that far left side. As Mel now dribbling, going to pull a left foot and send that one down to the creek. Grace now will come in for Mel. Goal kick coming out. Number 4 is going to be first 2. And pop this one up over Maddie Fosnot. Maddie Osmond is going to turn, send it to Emma, keep her in the game. Emma out to Maddie Osmond. Osmond with pressure coming on is going to turn and kick it off of that offensive player from Nori. Turn and break outside, number 19. Kicks it off of her. Devlin out to Millet on the far side. Millet now turning. Gonna keep the ball, take her space, and then send a ball through right in front of Grace.
That was a good trio to have over there on that.
Yeah, they just read each other so well. Kicks it out of bounds again. Throw in the corner to Grace. Grace tries to send it back out to Macy. Macy saves it, taps it past Maddie Fosnot coming on. She's going to possess, send the ball middle, right on through, and the Nori defender is going to send this one out. Maddie Osmond's going to send it right back up in. Here comes Haley to try to win that ball and doesn't get there quite in time. Osmond back to Millet. Millet with a nice little touch pass to Maddie Fosnot. Out to Macy. Macy back to Audrey. Audrey with that ball. See if she turns. Nope. Sends it back up into Macy and Grace. Macy's going to try to turn the hips and send it across, but that one goes out the end line. Another goal kick. Dipping under 5 minutes to go here. Goal kick coming out. 19 is going to be first 2. Maddie Fosnot pressuring. Ball gets by her. And she hip checks number 19, and that's going to get called.
It's strong.
Yeah. There's that whole inertia thing happening again. So here's the kick. This one off of the foot of number 4, up and over. Maddie Osmond's going to send that outside. And Audrey's going to save it. So Audrey with the ball is going to send that middle to Maddie Fosnot. Maddie Fosnot to Macy, who is unaware and keeps running. Here goes Erica now. Far corner. Turning. Brings it back. Sends it to Maddie Fosnot. Fosnot with the ball. Looking. Tries to get it by. Loses it. And is successful on the second attempt. Here goes Erica now. Turning inside. Sends it middle. Macy's there, but doesn't quite get to it in time. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be a throw with 3.5. Green throw in off the hands of Maddie Fosnot now. Ball comes into Macy's feet. Back out to Maddie. Maddie kicks that one to Erica. Over to Macy. And that one gets cleared to the outside to number 19, who avoids running into Maddie Fosnot. Audrey up to Erica. Erica with the ball. Back to Audrey. Audrey turning. She hears the beck and call of Emma George. Decides not to send it all the way back. Possesses and sends it back up to Erica. Erica, one touch by. Turns corner. Going middle. Going to send this one middle with her right foot. There's Macy, not in time as the goalie picks that one up. And with 2.5 to go, it's going to send it on this way over on the defensive left side this time. That one's going to go out of bounds and into the hands of one of the fans, so it'll be a green throw. Kaylee Devlin's going to come over and take this one. The throw is up and over at the feet of Addie. Back to Kaylee. Kaylee one touch by, all the way back to Emma. Emma out of goal, looking for somebody to send it to. She's going to send this one all the way through, up and over to Erica. Beautiful kick off the foot of Emma George. Erica stops, drops, and rolls. Gets back up for the throw-in. Maddie Fosnot, first 2. That ball was a high, dangerous kick. Out of bounds off the foot of a Nori player, so throw in now from Audrey Millett with 1.5 minutes. Into Erica, turning, shielding, up the sideline, going corner again, pulls it back. Drops it over in front of Macy, who runs by. Sent back out to 19. And off of Maddie Fosnot, so it'll be a white throw in front of the Nori bench. Maddie Osmond with a swing and a miss. Gonna take this one outside. Has Audrey Millett in front. They rotate back. Here's the kick. Perfectly placed ball with precision up into the corner. Erica turning, tries to center that one, and it's going to go down the hill for a goal kick. Dipping under a minute to go in the game. Ava taking her time wisely, sets the ball. Here it comes out the other way. Maddie Fosnot's first 2, puts that corner in front of Erica, who's going to turn and try to center the ball. Defender's going to kick that out of bounds. Green throw with 15 to go. Macy's going to be first 2. Defender's going to get there and send that right back where it came from with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will be game. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.